So to make the movie about the phases of the moon, you already took all your pictures, correct? So you have 2 or 3 options, and I'm gonna show you different ways of completing a very good product. It's up to you. The first one is I will suggest you to use Keynote to begin with. So, for example, I'm gonna choose my presentation, just a simple presentation. Then here you can customize this any way you want. And I'm gonna, for example, go ahead and type my name, the name of the project, and then I'm gonna put all the information that I need right here. I can customize this if I want to. I put here moon. I'm gonna bring that arrange. I'm gonna put it on the back. Oh, it's delayed. Okay. So anyway, I can customize this any way I want. That's up to you. Then the second thing is this is going to be the first slide that is going to be in my movie. If you choose to do an iMovie, that's great. That's why you took the pictures using the green screen. Now, the green screen that you use was a screen that it was a cardboard and a plastic tablecloth, and of course you got wrinkles and all that stuff. That's what you have. That's what you took the picture with. So that's fine. So I'm gonna keep that right there, that keynote, and I'm gonna show you the first step. So step number 1, let's do the movie. You have 2 options to do your movie. If I'm gonna go ahead and make my movie, I'm gonna open iMovie and I'm gonna start a new project and I'm gonna select movie, create movie, empty. There's nothing there. If this is what you choose to do, perfect. I have this. I'm gonna. Oh, stop moving. So hold on. Let me see if I can do it again. Showing now. Can you see it now? Okay. So I just went and show. This is my iMovie. I chose a simple movie, empty. So I'm gonna go back to my keynote and I'm going to export my keynote, export, but I'm gonna select images. So every slide that I have is going to be saved as a JPEG, as a picture. Export, save image is going to be saved in my tablet. So I'm out of there. Then I'm gonna go here. So once I start my movie, the first thing I need to have is my name, the name of the project. So I'm gonna go ahead, media, plus, photos, all, and select the first picture that I just did. Put a plus sign, and then I have my name, and this is my first slide for my video. Is this clear? Then you want to create your movie with the phases of the moon. So you have 2 options. You can go to the internet and search for a space background, a space picture, and if you find something, you select and save to pictures. It's up to you. Then you're going to go here and then go to add media, photos, all, and select your background. Then you're going to select the plus sign. Plus sign. So I have this right now. This one is a little busy. I'm just gonna leave that one just to see. If this is what you want to do, you're going to put this. If you want to use the same background for every single picture, you're going to go ahead and duplicate this. How many times? 8 times. Very good. You have 8 phases of the moon. Now, once I have this, I'm going to go ahead back to media, video, no, media, photos, all, and I'm going to select a picture that I took. I'm going to select that. I'm going to select this one. Now, here's the deal. You select the background already. It's in your movie down here. So now when I select the picture that is going to be on the background, you do not press the plus. You press the ellipses, the three dots, and you're going to select green, blue screen. Now the magic happens. Voila. There you go. Oh, look, it came out really good. So now I have this background actually worked out better than the one that I chose in the previous class. So now I have this, I have the moon. The moon looks good. Everything looks good. I'm good to go. This is good for me. If I touch here on the picture, and if I touch this tool, that's the strength. I can make it more or less. I think that's good. I like it. If I touch in this square, it allows me to make kind of these things like a curtain. That looks good. That looks really good. But I'm gonna go to my second one. Oh, so I have it right here. What is this face of this moon? Which one is it? Full moon, right? The picture is not very good. Let's say it's full moon. So if I'm doing everything on iMovie, I just select the background, says what it says, titles, select title. I'm gonna put this chromatic and I'm gonna type on the edit, tap the text, and I'm gonna put full moon. So there you go. This is my project. Is this easy enough? Now, here's what happens. And I'm gonna, right now, go back. I'm going to go to the second one. So let's say all, and I'm going to select a picture that is not very good. Maybe this one. This one. I'm gonna select it. Three dots, green screen. Let's see. Okay, you see that you can see all the wrinkles? So then let's see, but if I put more strength on that, it's gonna kind of disappear. So this one didn't come up very good. It's still good for my, my project. I would probably leave it like that. But if you want it to be perfect, so then you have two options. So this is the option using only iMovie. You did your pictures, you crop your pictures, upload them in here, put the strength, put the titles. Then if you want to put music, then you go to the beginning, says audio, soundtracks. I'm gonna add that, plus, then, so then this is my movie, the full moon, and then the next one is gonna come up. It's going to come up, and so on, and I'm done with my project. ECA, an ECA. Now, since you're competing, you wanna do something else, then I'm gonna teach you a couple things. So, if your pictures are not the best pictures, you didn't take the time, and that you see a lot of holes, black holes that are not like the green screen wasn't positioned properly, and then you have a someone on the back holding it, and then you see the fingers. You have two options. First option, you go to your pictures, and you can use Ibis Paint, or you can use markups, anything you want. And then, for example, I'm gonna take this one. So, for example, let's get one that is even worse than that. I'm gonna use this one. So I have this one. You see that I have this over here, this over there. Anything that is not green is going to show. So I have two options, edit. I'm gonna crop as much as I can, but of course I need to make sure it's decent. So I crop that one. You still see these black spots, that is going to show. So the effect of the green screen is not going to work properly. So here's what you gotta do. You go, and I have that, and then you go to markups. You go to markups, then you select the green color, right? Perfect. And then you start painting everything green. And this is like you're cheating. The computer, the iPad is gonna think that this is the background that is green, and anything that is painted green over is going to disappear. Now, the problem is this is a little tedious, and I'm not going to paint it completely. I can paint the moon, right? Then you can zoom in and go ahead and paint and do this. You get the idea, correct? If you use IBIS Paint, it's a lot easier because you have a lot more tools to do this a lot faster. But the whole idea is that anything that is painted green is going to disappear. Then I'm going to put done. Now, what I like to do, done, I like to go ahead and duplicate this just because. Sometimes it doesn't save right away, and I won't see it on iMovie. You got it? If I do that, if I go to my iMovie, and I'm coming here, and I'm going to select pictures, recently added, and I have this one that I just painted, 3 dots, green. Then magic's gonna happen now. Boom. You see the difference where I painted and where I didn't paint it? But if I do a really good job painting, then everything is going to disappear, just the moon and the earth is going to be shown. Now, that might be a little bit too tedious for a lot of students. I am very hyper. I don't have the patience to be painting and painting. So you have another option. Remember what you were doing? In your Keynote, you did your first slide. So I'm going to create one more, and I'm going to select blank. And this is very important. This is a completely different way of doing the same project. So now I'm not going to use iMovie, or I could use iMovie if I wanted to put some music. So I have the blank screen, you see, is white. I'm going to select the paintbrush. It says background, and I'm going to make it color green. So that becomes my green screen. So then I'm going to select the pictures that I took. I'm going to select one picture that I took, and I have it right there. You see that picture? I need to get rid of the background. So I'm going to put shapes, and I'm going to select a circle. I'm going to place it on my globe. I'm going to make it the size of the globe. The best possible way. I try to do as good as I can. Maybe a little less is better than more. Now, listen to this. I need to use 2 fingers. 2 fingers. You got it? There you go. Important. This is very important. 2 fingers. I'm going to tap the circle that I just put on top. And with my index, I'm going to tap the picture. You see that gets selected and selected? Now this comes up, this menu, and tells me mask with shape. Boom. Everything else, only the shape is going to mask in my picture that I'm going to select done. I'm not going to move the picture. That's a perfect moon, a perfect earth. You see that? But what happened to my moon? My moon disappeared. Don't worry. I just need to do this twice. I'm going to go ahead and tap photos, and I need to select the same picture, guys. I hope this is there you go. It's the same picture. So I have the same picture. Now I have that picture on top of the one that I just masked. Now I'm going to repeat the same process, circle, but I'm going to put it now on top of the moon. You see that? I like to see a little bit of the white thing, not too much. And then 2 fingers, top, mask with shape, done. Voila. Now, here's when everything goes super cool. So my picture that I took that the green screen wasn't perfect, now it's a perfect green screen. So if I go, listen, and export this as image, JPEG, save to images, and if I go back to my iMovie, I'm going to go back to my iMovie, right? Going back to the iMovie, and I'm going to all, and I'm going to look for the one that I just did. Now, do I put the plus or the 3 dots? 3 dots, ellipses, and select green, blue screen. Booyah. That is close to perfect. Look, Ms. Menocal. That looks better, right? It looks better. So then I have my iMovie, and I have it with perfect lighting. Now, here's the thing. This is full moon. I'm gonna go ahead and select text, and I'm gonna put it here, and I'm gonna put full moon. I can select, make this title, full moon. I can do whatever I want. Now, if I do this again, export, images, save. If I go back to my movie and I wanted to put it back, all the writing that I put in that slide will show. Magic. Booyah. Full moon. You see that? Perfect. And then your movie is done. Now, if you don't want to put music or you want to do everything on Keynote, you could do it in Keynote because I have it. I will have a Keynote with 9 slides. My first one with my information and my 8 faces of the moon. You got it? Now, if I tap my slide, it's green now, right? This is what it says, background green. I could go here and change the color, or I could go to images and find the one that I just did. Let's say change image, choose a picture, and I know I have this one that I like. Look at that. You see that? Using Keynote, not using iMovie. Now, if you choose to do that, if I select this, I can select objects, comment, link, animate. Let's see. I can make it built in. I can make it, let's say, flip up. Comment. Let's see. There you go. Let's just put it like that. So if I do that, then this is done. So here's my, okay, if I'm playing this is going to look like this. Full moon. Now, Ms. Menocal wants a movie. So what you do is, if you want those actions that you put on that Keynote, what you do is select, export as a movie. I'm sending this as a movie. Then it's going to be saved as a movie. I'm done in 1 minute. And then save video. Okay, I save the video. Then I'm gonna go back to iMovie, and I'm going to go to videos. I'm gonna select the video that I just did. 3 dots, blue screen. If I wanted to put it, but I actually don't need to. and I have it right there. Okay? But I don't even have to put it as a green screen. I just go ahead and put it as a movie, and then I can add music, and you are done. Any questions?